Hi everyone, I'm Sam from Electric Bikes Brisbane, and we are going to step through the brand new 2026 Focus Sam2 platform. The bike I have here is the Sam2 6.9, and there are three bikes in this platform. There's the 6.0, which is the top of the range model, the 6.9 and the 6.8. So Sam2, this is your big hitting downhill enduro model, and with the 2026 range, it has been designed specifically for that. So these are bikes for an experienced, intermediate to experienced rider, someone who loves to ride fast, chasing big times, happy to do the steep downhills, the big drops, the big air. It's a bike that really comes alive when you're going downhill fast. So classic sort of bike park style bike. You know, you're doing those laps, you're really trying to eke those times out and get the best you can out of every run. So what has Focus done to this season's range of bikes? There's actually been quite a few changes to the model, and probably the most obvious is it's gone to a mullet setup. So bearing in mind who this bike is for and what the bike's intended to do, steep downhills, 29 inch at the front, 27 at the rear. But what they have done as well is they've designed the geometry so you're still sitting in nice and balanced in that cockpit. You're not having to move around too much on that bike, even if you're doing the steeps. You've got the coil shocks on all three of the bikes, and very deliberately, no display. And it was really funny when Focus were explaining why and how they came about designing it. Said you're going to lose that display every time you crash. So no displays on these bikes. So thinking about who's going to be riding this bike and the sort of riding you're going to do, you'll notice that there's a heap of clearance here in this top tube. It is pretty low down. That seat and frame just keeps right out of your way when you need it to. Also, importantly, it runs on the Gen 5 Bosch CX motor. So this is the motor that you can tune up to 100 Newton meters through the eBike Flow app if you want to, or you can just keep it at the 85 depending on what your preference is. They also come with 600 watt hour removable battery, so easy to remove, but also importantly, easy to add a Bosch PowerMore range extender if you want one. All the models have 12-speed gearing and 220mm rotors and 4-piston brakes, as you'd expect. There's three models in the Sam2 range for 2026. I'm going to hand over to Xander now, and he's going to step through the key specifications on each of those models and just what the key differences are between them all.
So here we are with the centre model of the Focus Sam2 lineup now. We've got the 6.9 here, so a couple of upgrades over the 6.8 if you're looking for a little more adjustability. First of all, they come with the additional one-up componentry, so your handlebar and dropper. On top of that, we've got a Fox 38 with the Kashima coat and the Grip X2 damper, so looks awesome and super tunable for your riding. If you like to fiddle with that low and high speed compression, get everything dialed in just right for you, it's all there available. So linkage wise on this bike, we've still got similar setup to last year, just the next generation, the next revision of it. We've now got the adjustable geometry in the rear linkage as well. So if you want to run it in the lower, shorter configuration or the longer, taller configuration, up to you and what suits your local conditions the best. For brakes, we've got the TRPs, awesome quad piston, adjustable for both reach and bite point. Really nice lever feel out of them. For rear shock, we've got the Fox DHX. It's got the lockout switch, help you climb back up the hills. So this is the same shock as the 6.8, super capable, so why change it? For this bike, we've moved up from the 6.8 with the Shimano Deore. We've gone up to the 12-speed SRAM transmission mechanical on this. So it's a more durable cassette, a little bit higher performing, and shifts just beautifully with the e-bike with a bit of load behind it. It's really good to have on there. For wheels, we've got the DT HF 1900 wheel set, so nice tough wheel set there, ready for your descending. They've wrapped the wheels in Schwalbe Magic Mary Super DH casing tires in the ultra soft compound, so really ready to go there as well. So there we are, that's the new Focus Sam2 6.9. Really capable bike out there on those rougher trails. Next up, we've got the top spec, the Sam2 6.0. What an absolute weapon of a bike. We've got some very good parts on this. Up the front, we've got the RockShox Zeb Ultimates with the Charger 3.1 damper, super adjustable, super capable. You couldn't ask for more. Brakes on this are the Mavens. they're pretty much the strongest, biggest brake out there at the moment, so ready to pull you up. In the middle, we've got the RockShox Vivid Ultimate coil, super adjustable, really easy to tune, just amazingly capable. With this bike at the moment, we do have just an aftermarket bar and pedals on it. Motor, of course, Gen 5 CX, so 100 Newton meter capable, super responsive, tunable, and way quieter than the previous generation actually. It's almost shocking at first moving to one of these from the previous generation where I go, is it on? Oh yeah, there's the power. For gearing, we've got the SRAM transmission in the Axis wireless variant, so really good to not have to worry about maintaining cables anymore. Love it. For a wheel set, we've got the DT Swiss HFR 1700, so ready to go with this bike. It's a super durable, strong wheel set, ready to take some punishment. These wheels are wrapped in the Magic Mary Super Downhill casing tires in the ultra soft compound, so nice to see them not compromising on the tires. They're ready to go as well. So now we're all done checking out the new Sam2 6.0. Let's go have a look at what the entry-level model, the 6.8, looks like. This bike represents excellent value for your money. It's ready to go without any of the really top-tier expensive parts when it comes to maintaining it. It's going to be a really, really good bike to live with, and a good bike too if you're into having the odd accident on occasion. We've got a full Shimano Deore group set on it, so the brakes are the Deore quad pistons, the gearing is Shimano Deore 12 speed, so we all know what to expect out of that. It performs really well, really great to work on, really great to service. Suspension wise, this bike has a Fox 38 up the front in the performance variant, so you've got your grip damper with the adjustable compression on it. Out the back, we've got the same shock as the 6.9. You've got a Fox DHX coil. For your dropper post, we've got a postmodern post here. It is going to vary between your frame size. Focus have done a great job at increasing or decreasing the travel to match the frame size, with the aim being to get you a nice long post for your size. So get it right out the way when you're descending and all the way back up to get back up to the hill for another lap. For wheels, we've got the WTB rims here, and they've wrapped them in a Maxxis Assegai up the front in the double down casing 3C. At the rear, we've got the good old DHR2, and this one's in the DH casing, so nice and tough and ready to go. So that's the 3 bikes in the range. Focus have made a really good selection this year. It would almost be hard to know which one to choose. So if you need any help, reach out to us, have a chat, jump on the website, send us a text, or come book a test ride.